Morning people, welcome back. Well, it's a bit damp out here. We had another thunderstorm last night, lots of rain. And I always like to have my first ciggy and my coffee on the patio. So in today's video, it's starting to bloody rain again. In today's video, obviously, outgoing incoming Prime Minister. And another surprise resignation, which I'm quite happy about. I might even have a party about it. And some other news, and some shocking news from mainstream TV yesterday. I'll talk about that in a bit. See you soon. Welcome back to the grumpy old git in the corner, folks. Bit dark out here today with the clouds and everything. I was going to do the video outside again, but being as it's raining. But I'd like to start by welcoming the new subs. One or two more have jumped in on the channel. I won't make your names known until you post a comment or send me an email or anything, which one has done. Welcome Cindy. Make her feel welcome, guys. She's like-minded, like us lot, and she's over there in Texas, in the good old US of A. So make her feel welcome. Welcome to you, Cindy. So obviously the main news after yesterday's announcement is that Truss has got the premiership, and she got this through promising tax cuts, freezes on price caps and energy and all sorts of things. But she changed her tune as soon as the voting was closed on Friday. So I believe a lot of what she said was just to gain the votes, but only time will tell if she's going to make the wealthy even more wealthier, like she said she would, ignoring us normal people that struggle. And what raising the speed on the motorway has got to do with the campaign is beyond me, because you can't travel at more than 50-60 mile an hour with all the restrictions and roadworks going on anyway. So that's bullshit as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, she said nothing on immigration. She said nothing on the borders. She said nothing about the lawlessness that's going on and the corruption in the police. All forces, not just London. London is bad, but with the Met, but all forces are involved in this. And I do believe that old Keir Stamper, as I call him, come out with one phrase which could probably be right, which is, she is not on the side of the working class people. Well, I've never known a politician that is, so. But there are stories already. She hasn't even been sworn in yet, and there's already stories of MPs gathering against her, going to try and remove her, just like they did with Boris. And we see how that went. But the big bearing on what's going to happen now is there was talk of a snap election. Whether that'll happen or not, I don't know. But if she doesn't change things big time, they will lose the next election, I think. Don't think Labour are going to be any better, but I do believe that if she carries on the way the others have been, she could end up losing them at a general election. But that's only for the future. We won't know. And of course, the other big news is Patel. Now, you all know my dislike for this woman, for what she's done to this country. She's never achieved anything she's ever started. She's just cost us money. She's let us be invaded. But sadly, she's not leaving altogether. She'll be on the back benches, but at least she won't have the power anymore. And I might even have a leaving party for her later. Me and my little cat. But whoever gets that job now, it's being hinted that it's another female, which I haven't got a problem with if they do the bloody job properly. She is from the BAME community. Again, I don't have a problem with that as long as she does the bloody job properly. But they've got to get this border thing sorted out, and they've got to get sorted out with the police. Especially Dictator Khan of London. He needs to go, and he needs to go now, if London is to ever recover from this. I've got a little story at the end of this to talk about that, but yeah, you know, there's investigations going on now into Patel, Khan, the Met. Most of it corrupt by the sounds of it. But you know me, and I will be watching and following this very, very closely, as the border thing down in Dover and coming across the channel is something that I am quite passionate about. Now, the other thing, now I found this very strange. With all these new looting incidents, murders, stabbings, robberies, mostly in London, but not just concerning London. Now, Channel 5 last night seemed fit to air an hour-and-a-half documentary on the riots back in 2011. Started in London and spread throughout the rest of the country. And basically, they only stopped after some lads were mowed down and killed, I believe in Birmingham, here in Birmingham. But this is mainstream TV. Why would you post that documentary out with what's going on? Are you trying to entice something? Because that's the way it came across. Look, this is what happened in 2011. It's starting again now. Why would you put that out, air that now, at this particular time? I know it was in August that it happened back then. As I say, I clearly remember it. But I don't think this is a coincidence. Only my opinion. You might have different ones. You know, feel free. That's what the comments are for. If you've got a different opinion to mine, feel free to air it. I won't berate you for it. I'll even take notice of your opinion because I might learn something from it. But are they trying just to remind people or wanting to just give them ideas? You know, this is very, very worrying that was put out, particularly now. And but I'll leave that there for a minute. Because there is other news. The new fear campaign started now. You know, come and get your autumn jibby jab. Alongside a campaign to highlight some heart problems and go and get yourself checked out. Again, is this a coincidence? After all, we're seeing sports people and other people just dropping like flies. I'm saying nothing there because I'll get accused of spreading misinformation, but that is not misinformation, that is fact. It's like Bojo this morning in his goodbye speech outside Parliament, outside number 10. We had the most successful rollout of the jibby jab in the world, with over 70% being jabbed. Well, I'll dispute that number for a start, but he didn't mention how that has been waning over the last year or so, with a lot of people looking at the truth, seeing the truth. I'll leave that one there for now, because I'll get myself into trouble if I go any further with it. And just as a quick one, the two suspects that were on the run in Canada after the mass stabbings over there, one has been found dead. Apparently it's two brothers. I didn't know this. And the other one's still on the run. Very suspicious. Could it be that one wanted to hand themselves in and the other didn't? But if you're prepared to stab 10 people, you'll certainly be prepared to stab your brother, wouldn't you? But I'll leave it there for today, guys. As you know, I don't like to take up too much of your time. I just like to have my say on what's going on in the world. In particular, this country. Please feel free to share this channel, put it out there. You know I don't beg for subs, but I do like people to hear the message, even if they don't subscribe. Share it out. But until the next one, as always, thank you for your support, and my respects to each and every one of you for it. And until tomorrow, stay safe, stay strong, and stay free from the fear and the corruption, no matter where you are in the world. Respects, guys.